Hey, who's watching? Pop up. Have a chit chat with me while we wait for peeps to join. How's it going, guys? Oh dear, that's a good coffee. That's a good coffee. It is, tis. So how you lot doing? Pop up and let me know. Hey, Julie. How you doing today, babe? How you doing? Let me know. I love to know what you guys are up to. I really do. Hey, Joyce. Oh, Joyce. You're my beautiful Joyce. Hello, Rosie. Namaste, babe. How's it going, guys? Let me know what you've been up to with your day. How's your weekend been? What you've been up to? Because this is, I get to sort of have a really good chit chat with you guys. You know, while we wait for everybody to join, because you know what Monday Funday's like. It's always fucking slow to start. Hey up, Cynthia. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Lisa. Oh, I'm so Lisa. Everybody, Lisa had one of the love manifestation spreads that's actually still on offer. You can still book one if you want. Yeah, I'm dead pleased that you enjoyed that reading, Lisa. Yeah, Julie, great colour. I know. I just seen Rosie said the same. Yeah, I love orange. I do. I like my oranges. I'm getting in summer mode because I've got my vacation in 3 days and I so can't wait. That's why I kept the slots for the private readings on a limit this week. But I've actually gotten through a lot more than I thought I would. So I've opened them up now and I'm just going to take the video down when I can't fit any more in. I was thinking I'll pace myself. But I've had a bit more time in the mornings to get them done, which has really helped. So, yeah. Oh, Joyce, how's Mama Bear? Oh, my mum's good. My mum's good, Joyce. Rosie, I'm trying to score with a beautiful dude. Oh, okay. What's this one like, Rosie? Oh, I'm glad you're good, Michelle. I'm all right, Mass. Hey, Marcus. Marcus in the house. Whoop, whoop. Marcus in the house. Oh yeah, I will have a safe trip, Marcus. Thank you, my sweetheart. I will. It'll be good. I can just get me on that fucking flight. Seriously, I need it. Oh, guys, my reading was spot on. It's true what she says. The cards never lie. Well, do you know, Lisa, it was so weird. I won't say too much detail, but as soon as I got a fire sign coming up, I was like, "Who the fuck is this fire sign? I don't like him." I literally was like, "I don't like him." Yeah. Oh, Joyce, go Rosie, go Rosie. I'm asking Rosie, I'm asking you, who's this beautiful dude? Marcus, Lisa, my reading was on point last week too, like very accurate. See, KK's gifted. KK's gifted. That's the thing. Don't get me wrong. You know, like when I'm doing the live readings, you know, because I've got to get through so many of you, I literally have to keep it to basics. But you know, like when you book personal, I've got a bit more time to really hone in, and I end up, it's dead weird, you know, you guys. I end up pulling up like some really weird details and stuff. It's like Lisa comes to me, this love manifestation spread. It's like how to manifest love, and I'm literally like, yeah, I've got a fire sign coming towards you, and I don't like it. And she comes to him and she literally emailed me back saying, I know exactly who you're on about with the fire sign. I'm going to avoid it. And you know what I mean? And then Marcus last week, it were even weirder because I literally sat there doing his reading and he's talking about his flights with Alicia. And I'm like, so I'm literally mumbling, like bumbling on about morning flight and evening flight. Like it's dark when you fly, early morning flight. And then evening flight. I'm like, why am I talking about flights? And Marcus comes straight back and he's like, because I'm flying in the morning, she's flying in the evening. And I didn't even realise, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's that stupid little stuff that I end up picking up on in readings. It's ever so strange, you guys. It really is. Yeah. Right. Where are we now? That's what I was just talking about, Marcus. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Rosie, oh my God, a blessed, beautiful Pisces who just found me again after 2 years. Also, you knew this one before. Oh. Oh. Right, Rosie. Oh my God, yeah. Oh, Lady Aruna. Hey, lady. Oh, I can see you. There you are. Hey, lady. 6'3", blue eyes like the sea, but mixed signals, of course. Okay, been single 6 years, but I gotta have fun. I think that's what you have to decide, though, isn't it, Rosie? Like, is this the kind of guy that you can just have some fun with, or if you get involved, are you gonna go in deep? That is the question, isn't it? To fall around or not to fall around, that is the question. A sex friend, but he said I spent 2 years thinking of our connected. Of some strange reason. Right, show. Oh, there we go. So, all right, sometimes, if you put any swear words or sexy words in the comments, it will like put it up for review. Last week it weren't working. I was trying to click show and it wouldn't let me. I'm doing it now. Yeah, fooling around. Sex is amazing. Right, okay. Okay, at least you're getting some, Rosie. Make me fucking jealous, why don't you? You lucky bitch. Please. It's weird, but in my reading, Kate told me to go for promotion. A few hours before, I dreamed my boss was encouraging me to go for a more senior role. That is a bit spooky because I wondered why work was showing up in your reading as well. It was all very strange. But yeah, if something's coming in or if the opportunity comes up and you see, like a flyer in the canteen or something, or if a boss just says, do you want extra hours or do you want to do this instead? I'd go for it. If it's worth more money, go for it. Yeah. But yeah, I'd definitely say go Rosie as well. Yeah, Carpe Diem, seize the damn day. Seize the day. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to talk to you about something else. Are you ready for this? Because I know you lot are overly, I mean, some of you don't mind it. And you know me, I'll always have a very neutral opinion on stuff. But I must admit, I got a little bit biased with something and it was just an energy situation, really. But do you remember ages ago, I did the reading on Donald Trump and the whole government shutdown. And then I also went on intuition about what I thought was going on. Do you remember this? Do you remember? Yeah. Do you also remember me telling you I didn't think there were any Russian collusion? Do you remember me saying that? Yeah. Seriously, you guys, the gift is fucking real. We people start listening to KK, please. Please. I go against someone if I don't like their energy. And that's the way I work, you guys. I'm very empathic, and it doesn't matter whether someone's on a television screen, sat right in front of me, or thousands of miles on a photograph. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're on the other side of a camera. It's energy. It's energy. You either get a good vibe, or you get a bad vibe from something. And I just stuck my ground. And no matter how many people were trying to tell me that Donald Trump's evil, I were having none of it. How many people feel a little bit silly now? That's why I keep telling everybody, stay neutral to this stuff. Stay neutral. Anybody's innocent till proven guilty. Stay fucking neutral. Namely, so you don't make yourself look like a fucking jackass in the process. You know what I mean? By virtue signalling something that's just not there. Well, that's my advice. Anyway, I just wanted to prove the point. Stay neutral. Seriously, you guys, stay neutral. There's good and bad on both sides. Just stay neutral. It's the best foot forward. Because I get a lot of people that I speak to and they are very straight down the line. Very straight down the line. And you know what? Spiritualists, if you truly embrace spiritualism, you can't really be like that. We all pop off, as Tyler calls it. We all get angry. We all, you know, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes to really serious stuff like that, innocent till proven guilty, you've got to start staying more neutral about this shit, you guys, because some of you got a very rude awakening coming in. The visions I've been getting and whatnot connected to this stuff, it's enough to give you nightmares. So I really do need you guys to stay open-minded, okay? I really do. In fact, I'm begging you, that's how serious I am. I can't talk about it all just yet because it won't make sense. I'm literally begging you, lot, will you please stay fucking open-minded about what's going on? Yeah, I'm being deadly fucking serious, trying harder. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. If anyone's really got the stomach for it and wants to ask me privately what I've seen, I will gladly do this private, but there's no cat and else chance of doing this live on air. Not a chance. Because it's serious. Well, I'd say it's huge stuff. I mean, you guys are none the wiser. That's why I'm pretty much saying you really do need to be open-minded. Yeah. Marcus, there's crooks on both sides. Let's just put it like that. And in fact, I will say one thing. I will say one thing without going into detail. A lot of them are only crooks because they've been extorted. Okay? And like I say, I'm not going into the details on how. That's not for live on air. If you want to talk to me in private, I don't mind talking about this stuff in private, but I'm not doing this live on the channel. But I will say a lot of them have been extorted. So, yeah, this is huge. This is very huge. Seriously. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be feeling it a lot more than the chest. Some people are going to be feeling it in the pocket. That's why I'm telling everyone now, get your money out of the fucking bank and start investing in gold. There's going to be a big reset on money. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And Mr. Trump, who's more than likely going to initiate this, is going to get blasted as the bad guy. When what people don't realise is he's doing this for a reason, because right now, cryptocurrency has no backing. It's worthless. It's worthless. And Trump will do that to save a situation like what they've got in Venezuela at the moment. He will reset, which I feel would be the best thing to do rather than to have the same thing that's happening in Venezuela. So I'm urging all my clients at the moment, take your money out of financial investments and stock investments and put it in gold, because money's going to be gold backed again. And not so the near future. Put it like this, in the next 10 years, if not sooner. I think the age of Aquarius is looming. We're aiming really for that. So they're going to do it. There's going to be a huge reset. Money's going to be backed by precious metal. So, yeah. Let me read some of these comments. Marcus, I believe it. Yeah. It's worth staying open-minded. I'm not telling you guys what to believe. You guys can believe what you want to believe. I'm just asking you to be more neutral about your approach and accusations and things like that. Be a little bit more open-minded, be a little bit more neutral. Try not to take sides. Yeah. They are all shifty. There's rats running on both sides. Let's just put it like that. Yeah. No USA gold in reserves banks elsewhere in the world. I wouldn't I wouldn't be so sure about that, trying harder. There's what we know in the public, and then there's what we don't know. It's not in the public. Hey, sorry. Oh, thank you, my darling. I know it's been ages since I've seen you. Oh, hey, Priyatam. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Tongs, I've stayed out of politics for the longest. Growing up in the 9/11 era taught me that. Yeah, well, there's another thing. 9/11 wasn't caused by who you think it was. No. You'd be surprised what the Obama administration got up to and the Bush administration. They were all in on it, every single one of them. Bush did it. Obama covered it up when he came in. He made sure those missing papers and reports will never see the light of day, unfortunately. Trump's FBI's got them now. Why on earth do you think the entire FBI management was fucking shifted? Why? You got to ask yourselves these questions. Why was the DOJ targeted for reassignment on personnel? Yeah. There's a word for it. What's it called? A stealth bomber. What do you think a stealth bomber is? Somebody who goes in, shakes things up and leaves very quickly and quietly. And when I say shakes things up, digs things out and puts them on display for the team to see so that they absolutely cannot overlook it anymore. Seriously. You got to think logically. The entire FBI leadership had a massive shake-up. The DOJ had a massive shake-up. Why? It's what we've got to start questioning. That's why we've got to start being a bit more neutral. There's rats on both sides running. And the link to the UK and the EU as well. We're involved in it as well. So, yeah. I'm doing a quiz in a moment, Stacey, so stick around, take part in the quiz and see if you win a reading. Julie, Kate, I have some things to take care of, so no problem, my sweetheart, you take care. Yeah. But yeah, it involves the UK as well. So somebody earlier on asked about Brexit. Let me quickly fill you guys in on Brexit before I start this tarot quiz. I do like to have my little chats before we get stuck in. You know what I mean? So I can keep you guys up to date and I can make better sense of it as well if I talk about it. So basically, what people need to understand is the US has just broke free of what the UK is still tied to. So whenever you have a government or a face on the government, it's never really them that's leading the way. There's always a shadow government. And it's called a shadow government for a reason, because they are the true leaders. And it doesn't matter what party gets in, they stay neutral to parties. It doesn't matter what party gets in, they still have full control. And basically, that the face of it is just that. They're just the face of it. And unfortunately, a lot of them are extorted into doing as they're told. Very heinous ways. So, Theresa May, everybody's questioning now why Theresa May, for one, just will not accept a no-deal Brexit, which is what everybody wants. Let's just put it like this. Everybody's banging on about Ireland, okay? With no hard border in Ireland, no hard border. There doesn't need to be. If we leave on world trade orders, there really doesn't need to be a hard border with Ireland at all. Let's use Switzerland as an example. It has borders with five EU countries, okay, 5. And it's on world trade order terms. It's not a part of the EU. And there is no hard border for Switzerland. So why on earth does there need to be a hard border for Northern Ireland if we go no deal on world trade order terms? For one, it'll make trade a lot easier to scout worldwide, and we won't just be tied to the EU trade. We can actually scout ourselves, you know, and a lot of people are struggling to understand this concept that the UK can survive without the EU. I think that's one thing that a lot of people on the left tend to do too often, is to underestimate us. And I think, as history would teach, never underestimate the British, because we don't give up for what we believe in. So it's it's one of those things really with Brexit. So basically what Theresa May has done now, because she's withdrawal agreement kept getting refused, she's gone and invited Jeremy Corbyn from the opposing party, the enemy, which he really isn't. They all work for the same shadow government. So she's gone and joined forces with him to deliver a withdrawal agreement. And everybody's up in arms because she's handing this responsibility to the enemy. And again, what people need to understand is they both work for the exact same group of people. So this is no surprise to me. It's no surprise to me at all. It's the independent parties that people are actually going to start voting for. Now, I must admit, I am a little bit dubious on Nigel Farage. And he started this Brexit party and everybody's up in arms about it. And let's just put it like this. I've read Farage's energy. I've read Batten's energy. Farage, I feel he is in this for two reasons. I feel like he genuinely does want to get us out of the EU. But I also feel his energy to be a little bit on the controlling side, i.e. if he did get into power and he did get us out of the EU, we would have some problems when it comes to his leadership. Batten, on the other hand, from UKIP, I'm a little bit more drawn to Batten as far as energy goes. He feels a little bit more genuine in his approach, and he actually has got he's got a brilliant manifesto for UKIP. So I'm really, really wanting people, if anybody from the UK sees this, or anyone from the UK, to tell them, listen, voting UKIP ain't no wasted vote. It's gonna get these dipshits, these corrupt bastards out. You know what I mean? A lot of people are just voting Brexit party because they want out of the EU. They're forgetting about the implications of having Nigel Farage as leader for 4 years. You know what I mean? It's his manifesto is just not good enough. So a lot of people need to take that into consideration. It's not just about Brexit when you're picking a leader. So, but like I say, I'm going to stop with that. At least you guys know what's going on with Brexit at the moment. I'd also recommend a lot of you to keep up to date with the Gilets Jaunes protests in France. If you really want to know what the EU is like, go see those protests. That is the EU. It's the Fourth Reich. It's the Fourth Reich. Don't care what anyone says. The EU is the Fourth Reich. You go see how France's police force is treating its protesting civilians, and they are relatively peaceful protests until French police have been told to intervene by any means. Yeah. And also, I read, France has brought about national service again. For 16-year-olds that have got to spend a minimum of a month in the military. Do you know the last time national service came about? It was the last war. It was the last. It was World War II in the Falklands. That was the last time. Seriously, you guys, I ain't shitting. National service in France. We need to be concerned about that. So anyway, I've updated you a lot with the news and the crazy that's coming out of the fucking EU at the minute and the US. So everybody's a bit fucking pissed off about that. But I will leave it there and I will get stuck into Monday Funday. I just thought some of you guys would like to know that. So, yeah. Well, that's what they want. That's what they're doing. The EU wants an EU army. And guess what? They've already got one. It's called NATO. NATO offers any country under NATO protection. So for a country or the European Union to want a European Union army, I'm telling you now, it ain't for protection. It's to attack. Who is the EU wanting to attack? We ain't safe. You ain't safe. Telling you now. So if I were you, while Donald Trump's vetoing this EU army, I'd get your backsides behind him. Because if the EU get their way and get their fucking army, guess who their fucking firing line's at? Telling you, a lot of people need to get their head out of their arse and see the reality for what's really going on. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's very fucking dangerous. NATO is protection. Enough. Anything further than that ain't for protection. So, yeah, it is scary shit, Marcus. It is. It is. Hey, Brandy. Right then, you guys. I've lost a lot of people through talking about this from the chat, but then again, it might pass the time quicker. You know what I'm like. I don't do this every week, but obviously when shit's going down, I like to keep you guys informed. So, yeah. I know, Brandy, I know, I cannot wait. Get me on that fucking flight on Thursday. I am so excited. Get me to Mallorca. Right then, you lot. Let's get stuck in. So we're doing the tarot quiz. I ain't even got my Rider-Waite deck in front of me. I'm going to have to go grab it, you guys. Just give me a moment while I go and grab the Rider-Waite, and we'll get this quiz on the road and get some winners out. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right then. Yeah. Markers. I've had to log in and out. My chat was freezing. Maybe others did too. It might have been. Do you know YouTube, they're actually starting to censor people who talk about this stuff, you know, through the algorithms and the speech. So if anything's mentioned about it, a lot of people's live feeds are freezing up and going all haywire because YouTube's censoring it, because YouTube are owned by Google. And guess what? Google gets paid a shitload of money to censor what they perceive to be right-wing voices. Problem is, they're censoring central voices as well in the process. So, and I call myself central for a reason, because I'm not fucking racist. I don't think all right-wing are racist either, if I'm honest. But I still stay neutral, very neutral. Videos keep disappearing. I totally agree, Rosie. They do. They totally do. It's basically algorithm. So when people mention certain words, YouTube has been programmed to pick up on certain words that people talk about. So if an algorithm picks up a specific set of words within one video, say for example, they've got it set at like 10 specific words. If they're all met, they're considered offensive, and obviously either the live stream freezes and kicks people out, or it removes the video completely. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go ahead and remove this once it uploads. But I do it live anyway for the tarot quiz. You guys get what you need. It's not like you have to come back and watch this again anyway. So it is just for you guys who sort of join in at the time. So yeah, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Right, anyway, we're going to get stuck into this quiz. So for anyone new that's joining, this is how the quiz works. We've got 5 questions, and they're all based on the Rider-Waite. So this is relatively easy because you all know what the Rider-Waite is. I'm going to ask a question, whether it be about the meaning, the keyword, or the image. And all I need is for someone to tell me exactly what card I've got in front of me. I don't always make this easy, and if it is hard, I'll always give hints. So we do 5 questions. There will be 5 people being read for today, so it's worth sticking around just in case you never know, and this is why. The first question, the first person to get that one right wins. Second question, second person to get that right wins. Third question, third person to get it right. Fourth question, fourth correct answer. Fifth question, fifth correct answer. Okay, so we make it easy so that, you know, in case we've got a know-it-all in the chat that wins every single one. Yes. And you guys will have to bear with me. I am yet again bunged up to the fucking eyeballs. Just one moment. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm sick of having a cold. I'm kind of hoping when I go away, it's going to clear it up. So I do apologise about that. Right, and let's get stuck in. So first question, first person to get this right wins the reading, and I will do the reading there and then. Okay, I'm going to use the keyword protection. That's all you're getting. Protection. What card have I got in front of me with that keyword protection? First person to get this right wins. First person to get it right wins. Keyword is protection. Oh dear. Can't make it too easy. As in protect oneself. Yeah? As in protect oneself. To protect yourself. Yeah. Oh, I'm all right, Brandy. To protect oneself. Stop, I have got a correct answer. Stop. Lisa, you just got that one right, my sweetheart. It was indeed the 9 of Wands. Lisa, you just won yourself. First reading of the day. Brilliant. It was indeed, because it literally does mean, you know, a wounded soldier returning from battle needs to protect himself so that he doesn't get hurt again. That really is what the 9 of Wands is about. So, Lisa, are you there, Lisa? Oh my God, Tabby's in the room. How you doing, Tabby? Yeah, it was definitely Lisa. Yeah. Right, and Lisa, what do you want, darling? Do you want me to roll with it, or would you like to ask me a question? I only read for you, like, literally earlier on, so I know you're a Scorpio. Can you look into work, career? Yes, I can. All right. Lisa McMillan, Scorpio female. Work, career information, please, for Lisa. Work and career information, please, for Lisa. Okay, I've got the 5 of Swords, Judgment, the Emperor, the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 4 of Wands. I think there is an opportunity, definitely. Let me clarify that Judgment. 3 of Wands reversed. I think there is an opportunity that you've been waiting to come up, so it could be this promotion. Now, I want to say the 5 of Swords next to the Judgment, I'm wondering if at some point you're a little bit like that as to whether to stay where you are or move on. I think Judgment is there to say, no, give where you are another chance, because I've got a boss coming through with an offer of, I want to say, an aid to financial independence. So it could, like you say, be the promotion. It could also be, you know, when you think of dependence in a job, independence in a job, for example, if you're working under a supervisor or a manager, you know, you sort of, I want to say dependent on them to keep that job, I suppose. It's a weird way to put it, really, in terms of trying to explain why these cards have fell out. But, you know, if you're a supervisor yourself, or you're working in a way that you use your own initiative, for example, you're in charge of what your little thing is that you do within that job. Like, it's, for example, just for example, say if you work in a publishing company and you used to sort of following orders, and then the boss turns around and says, I'd really like to see your flair, your talent. Here's a job to do some editing for me. Show me what you can do. It's that. It's you working off your own initiative. The boss wanting to see that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sort of looking at this like, you need to stay where you are because it's a great opportunity for stability and obviously home improvements if that's really what you're aiming for. Which I think it was you that mentioned that, wasn't it? So I'm still seeing that on the cards, but I definitely say this is sort of like an opportunity for you to showcase what you can really do here. And I think that's fantastic because the Emperor is the boss. He's coming across very wise. He's coming across as very fair. He's actually giving you a chance here to show off a little bit, really. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that. And it could come really subtle, like just your boss saying over a cup of coffee in the office, or you know, in the canteen or whatever. Oh, you know, I'd love to see what you can do and what ideas you've got. You know what I mean? How's about we trial this and see how you get on? You know what I mean? Something like that, really blasé, but it means a lot to you. So I do see it coming across a little bit blasé, but it's very, very important for you. So make the most of that opportunity, Lisa. Definitely. Yeah, you can take. Yeah, you can take it. Right then. Let me see. We're gonna. Yeah, I'm just checking out some of the comments that's going on. Hey Dawn, how you doing, babe? Anywho, let's move on to the second question. So this is second question. Let me just draw a card, a random one. Second question, and the second correct answer in the chat will win the reading. Second person to get this right will win. So I'm going to say more keywords / meaning. The showcasing of hard work. The showcasing of hard work. What card do I have in front of me? I need a second correct answer, you guys. Made this one pretty easy. Oh dear. Pop that flag out. Oh, stop. Sorry, the chat. There must be a bit of a delay, you guys. Right then. That literally, I got like 4 all in one go to shoot up. Right, you guys, it was indeed the 8 of Pentacles, and the second person to get that right was indeed my wonderful friend Marcus. Marcus, you've just won yourself a reading, my friend. It was indeed the 8 of Pentacles that is showcasing hard work. He's working hard and he's showcasing it for all to see. Marcus, what can I do for you? Kiana, I'm glad you like it. Please do stick around, my sweetheart. You might win. If not, still have some fun joining the tarot quiz. We do this every Monday just about, except for next Monday. I'm away. Roll with it, okay? I'm rolling with it, baby. I'm rolling. Right. Marcus. Scorpio now, Marcus. Marcus. Scorpio now, Marcus. What do you want to say to Marcus? Okay, Marcus, I've got the 6 of Cups. I have got the Ace of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords in the reverse. I've got the 8 of Pentacles, so it's funny we were just working on that card. Got the 7 of Cups in the reverse. One more for Marcus, please. King of Cups with Temperance. Marcus. Right. Marcus. This is about your soulmate. The thing is, remember what we spoke about? This is just a very quick message, Marcus. Remember what we spoke about in terms of you being generous just for that period of time that you're away. It's about that. Someone's not comfortable with it. Someone's pride's in the way. And even just that prospect could spoil a really nice time. So I want you to not take too much, like don't overreact to it. Someone's just a little bit reluctant to have that kind of a gift, that kind of a gesture forward. And I just want you to maybe ease someone's anxieties about that and just, you know, I'm doing this because I love you. It's not something I want to extend past the trip, but I'm doing this for the trip because I love you. And sort of, you know what I mean? Try and stop this escalating into an argument because it could. I'm just saying it could. Because someone's pride's in the way and it's a little bit of a touchy subject. Okay? Just keep things smooth. Just keep things very light-hearted. What the hell are you talking about? I'm doing this because I love you. So shut the fuck up and just accept it. Okay? Yeah? Don't need to go no further with that because obviously I've got to be careful what I'm saying live and air about this because it's about somebody else. Yeah? Keep it light-hearted. Stop being a fucking idiot. I'm doing it because I love you. Yeah? We know the plan. It's just someone's pride's in the way. That's all. Right. Moving on. Yeah. Typical Scorpio sayings this is. Seriously. Right, you guys, just one moment. I quit blow my fucking snot again. This cold. I'm fed up with it. Right. Moving on. Question 3. Third person to get this right wins a reading. Hey, Debbie, no, you've just joined into question 3. There's still 3 left to go. Right then, you guys. We're going to do an imagery card. So this is imagery. So this is going to be a right doozy. You guys are really going to have to pay attention. Or better yet, sift through your own Rider-Waite deck. So, let me see. The main colour of the card is orange. Yeah? And there is a trio of mountains in the background. What card have I got in front of me? Keep going, you guys. I need the third correct answer. So the main colour of the card is orange. And there is a trio of mountains in the background. And if you guys want a hint, I'll give you one if you let me know. I have not seen a correct answer yet. Keep going. I will give you a hint. It is not a major arcana. So come off the major arcana. It's a minor. I do say to you guys, sometimes I do imagery cards because sometimes the imagery in the card means something. For example, a trio of mountains in the background. Not that I utilise that too much in the readings, but sometimes it can help a penny drop. And it has got nothing to do with the number 3. Other than it just happens to have 3 mountains in background. Keep going, you guys. It's actually not a numbered card. It's a court card. No, I never said it was a major arcana. It's not a major arcana. Get off the majors. It's not a number either. It is a court card. Think of your court cards. What are your typical court cards? The main colour of the card is orange. And there are 3 very small mountains in the background of this card. And the main colour is orange. I'm looking at it and it looks like it's from the bloody Midwest or something. Yeah, it's a court card, you know, like your pages, your knights, your kings, your queens. That's what you call court cards. Major arcana or your major arcana, obviously. You know, fool, magician, high priestess, etc., etc. Yeah, it's all right, Marcus. I didn't explain it very well, did I? I'm still yet for someone to actually say what it is. I don't even think I've had a right answer at all. No. I still haven't got a right answer. Seriously, how many guesses have you made and you keep missing this? Well, some of you just go and get your Rider-Waite deck out and fucking have a look. Right, I'll give you one last hint. One last hint. A keyword for this card is inconsistency. Someone who's inconsistent here, there, and everywhere. What card is it? Oh my God, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Up to press, I have got one correct answer out of how many? One correct answer out of how many? Do you know, that was really difficult. So the person who did get it right the first time can stick around to the end because you're getting a treat. Because that I just can't believe saying that it was difficult. So yeah, the person who did get it right the first time can stick around. You get a treat at the end. But I need the 3rd correct answer and I'm still waiting for the 2nd. Come on. The colour, the imagery colour is orange. The three little tiny mountains in the background, and the keyword to the card is inconsistency. Very fast inconsistency. All right, I've now got 2 correct answers. I just need a third to do this reading. Come on, you guys. Come on, I'm ready for you. I could have smoked a whole fag in this time. Come on, I just need one more right answer. I bet you fucking are, Marcus. You guys are going to be kicking yourselves when you find out what fucking card I've got in front of me. Come on, I just need one more. Just one more. One more. Please. It is an orange card, so stop mentioning anything to do with pentacles that are green. Oh. What suit is linked to the colour orange? Stick to that one. Getting my hair off now. Finally, you guys, I have the third correct answer. I have finally got the third correct answer in all of that. Read and weep, you guys. Read and weep. The key word for Knight of Wands is someone who's inconsistent here, there, and everywhere. They're not consistent. They're not static. There are 3 little mountains in the background of the damn card, and the colour is orange. The colour is orange. The colour is orange. The damn colour is orange. Seriously, you guys. Seriously. Right. D, you won yourself a reading. I know, Marcus, but you didn't say the Knight of what? There's 4 knights in this deck. So the first person to get it right was the very, very, very intelligent Rosie. I do believe it was Rosie. Yeah. The second person to get this right was trying harder. And the third person to get this right was D. D, give mine to Jones. D's donating you a reading, Jones. In it, though. But yes, round of applause for Rosie, because she got that right so early on, you guys, when you're all treading over each other's feet trying to guess which one that was. Rosie was first to get that right. So, Rosie, stick around to the end, my sweetheart. I will give you a gift reading. That was a doozy. That really was a doozy. Right then. It's very, very generous of Dee to give her reading to Jones. You must need it, my sweetheart. So, Jones, if you just let me know your sun sign, and if you want to ask me a question, you can. Or you can tell me to roll with it, and I'll just deliver you a message. It is up to you. But yeah, it was very kind of Dee to do that. Very kind. I know you guys do sometimes donate readings to each other, which I feel is really sweet. Jones, Sun, Libra, Aqua Moon, and Scorpio rising. Yeah. Do you want me to roll with it, or do you want to ask me a question? Is Dion my twin flame? Okay. What's Dion's sun sign, my darling? So I can get a pin on you both. So let me know Dion's sun sign. Cancerian. Right, okay. Okay, Libra. Female Jones. is Dion the Cancerian, her twin flame. She's walked away. She wants to know, is Dion her twin flame? She's walked away, but she wants to know, is Dion the twin flame? Okay, I've got 10 of Cups reversed. Oh, my cards don't want to stay still. Who's Dion a twin flame? Judgment reversed. Hang on. And the Knight of Swords reversed. And the King of Swords. May I just put you a romance oracle or two, my sweetheart? Diamond Jones. Oh, got worth waiting for. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate's worth waiting for, my darling. Or twin flame, whatever you want to call it. But no, I don't really think it is Dion, my darling. I think you did right to walk away. At the end of the day, I see you as the King of Swords. This is just being more realistic. This is just saying, right, okay, got to walk away. This is a bit toxic. This is not what I signed up for. And this is just you looking at the situation with a real level head. So what you did, I really don't want you to regret walking away, my sweetheart. You did that for a reason. Why? Because the initial emotions that were there when you two hooked up just faded over time. Fizzled out, if you like. And now we've got 10 cups spilt. That's emotional drainage at its finest. That's someone who's really not self-confident sideways. That's someone who's really been hurt. And the Knight of Swords, that's you swinging your sword down and saying, I'm not down for this shit, I'm off. Why? Because I'm miserable. And I think this is your realisation, Jones. So now I've got you hanging around on an assumption that isn't quite right. And we all know what judgment means, let's be honest. So don't know if you were kind of hoping on him coming back or not. And Spirit's coming through to say to you, my darling, this ain't worth it. What's worth it is what's yet to come. And what's yet to come is worth waiting for. You need to keep an open mind because your soulmate is going to differ from what you expect. And divine timing isn't working your love life. I truly pay full attention to them cards when they say what's what. Because they do run in context with what's going on here. You are still yet to meet your soulmate. So I think that the best thing that you can do now, my darling, is to accept defeat and say, do you know, and try not to let this keep you in this emotional drainage. I want you to try and change your perception because that is what the king is. He is holding the Ace of Swords, which is a change in perception on the situation. So instead of looking at this like, oh, I'm so downtrodden because, you know, I thought Dion was the one and he's not, and that's making me feel like shit. I want you to change this and think Dion wasn't the one. I'm not the one for Dion. Dion's not the one for me. So now we get to part ways so that we both can meet the one and be happy with that. And this is just about acceptance more than anything, okay? So I just want you to take that with you, my sweetheart, okay? So I'll leave that there then. And I hope that helps you moving forward, James. Rosie Blair, my super chat is up. Can I send you what I tried to send you last night for a Sunday night chat? If you really want to, Rosie, but I was going to read for you at the end anyway, so why don't you save your money? So I'm just saying, if I can save someone money where I can, I'm gonna. Yeah, you missed that part. Well, Rosie, there were so many answers for that third question, and you were the first one to get it right. You were the first one. And I must have had about 50 different answers, and it took ages for me to get the third. So I said, because you were first to get it right, little Miss Know-it-all. You could have a gift at the end, but if you want 2 questions, you can. It's up to you. Right then, you just stick around at the end and we'll sort you out. So we're moving on. So we've got the 4th question. 4th correct answer wins. Just checking Jones's message. Oh my God, I know, right? I'm so glad for this. I'm finally, hopefully, moving and starting over. And yeah, well, this does help you move forward. That's what I do. We don't always hear what we want to hear when it comes to time, because Spirit's always going to tell you what you need to hear. And I think at the end of the day, I'm not a reader that's going to sugarcoat shit for anyone. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at me, I'm still going to tell you the damn truth. And it's no different in Monday Funday. It's no different. And if I can put someone's mind at ease and put them out of the misery, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, nope, KK, don't hold back. That's what you get for having a Scorpio as a tarot reader. Anywho, yes, that was a wonderful thing that D Rose did there. Wonderful. So anyway, you guys, we're on to the 4th question. Do you guys really want this one hard again, or shall I do another easy one? after the question 3's antics and the way that panned out. You're very welcome, Jones. Godspeed, my darling. Right then. So, 4th question, and the 4th person to get this right wins. Oh, okay, one's just literally flew out. Okay. It's nice and easy, this one. If I say to you the keyword or meaning of unconditional love, what card have I got in front of me? The 4th person to give me a correct answer wins the next reading. Unconditional love. What card is it? You guys should find this easy. Unconditional love. James Smith, the energy here is palpable. Ah, that's one way to put it, I suppose. It's one way to put it. Palpable. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. Keyword / meaning, unconditional love. Oh, you're Scorpio. Hello, fellow Scorpio. Unconditional love. Do any of you lot actually pay attention to my tarot scopes? Every time this card comes out, I say the exact same thing. I said it to Marcus not long ago. And he got it. Don't you dare ruin it, Marcus. Keep your trap shut. You keep those fingers back off that keyboard. You've had yours. Oh, come on, you guys. Pay attention. It's another court card. Remember what I said about court cards? Court card. It's not a major arcana, and it's not a numbered minor arcana. It's a court card. No, not major. Get off the major. Court cards are your pages, your kings, your queens, your knights. Scrub up on the court cards. Scrub up on the type of cards. I'm still yet to see a first right answer, if I'm honest. Unconditional love, you guys. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Up to press, I've got one right answer. Up to press. Keep going. Keep going. I've only got one right answer. Keep going. Keep going. My Lord. Oh, dear. Oh, my days. Come on, you guys. Come on. Unconditional love. Think about it. Unconditional love is the pinnacle emotionally. It's the highest emotional phase you can go into. Damn God, have I got in front of me? Don't do this to me again, you lot. Unconditional love. The pinnacle, the highest order of what love really is. What it truly means to be that fulfilled in love and relationships. It is a court card. I've got one right answer. It's pressed and I haven't seen any more. Right, I finally have two right answers. Come on, I just need two more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my God. Finally. Right. Seriously, you guys. Seriously. Right then. Brandy, you are the fourth person to get that right. It was indeed the King of Cups. Now, I'm going to explain this one to you because I have said this quite a few times, okay, about the King of Cups. He is the pinnacle of what it is truly like to love someone. That's why he represents unconditional love. He's the master of the suit. You have to think in terms of energy. The 10 is reaching emotional contentment anyway. But when it comes to, that's just how you feel. That's being comfortable with how you feel. But when it comes to how you are towards others, that's where the court cards really do kick in. So let's look at this objectively. The page is about confidence to offer love. Yeah. The knight is, again, it's a level of confidence, but it's also about making the move. The queen, she really does know exactly where that cup's going in. She knows she ain't giving that cup to anyone who is not worthy. Yeah. And the only person that's really, truly worthy enough for a queen to hand a cup to is the king. Why? Because he represents unconditional love. Oh, seriously, you guys, seriously. You guys need to brush up before we do the next Monday Funday in 2 weeks' time. Because I'm skipping next week. I'm away. When we come back to this in 2 weeks' time, I want to know that some of you guys have mixed around online and read a fucking manual, please. or even better, just go rewatch some of my taroscopes. Seriously. Anywho, Brandy, you did indeed win that one. You were the last person, you were the fourth person to say the King of Cups. So, Brandy, what can I do for you, my sweetheart? What can I do for you? Oh, bless. I'm not picking at you lot because there were some really good guesses there. There really was, but you have to think about it with common sense as well sometimes. Unconditional love. Think of the word unconditional. What does unconditional really mean? It means without expecting anything in return. It means you're going to love someone regardless anyway. You can liken unconditional love to the love between a parent and a child. Yeah? Yeah? And you have to think of the tarot as the journey through learning what love is. The king will always be the master of the suit. The pinnacle will always be unconditional love. So it's not, you know what I mean? It is there. It is there. So, yeah. Brandy, just let me know your fire sign and if you want me to roll with it, or if you want to ask a question. No, Dawn, I say it because I actually do say this. You know the keywords that I'm saying on the quiz? I actually say them a lot in my taroscopes. So it's nothing new. It's in my taroscopes. It's in my taroscopes. Just waiting on Brandy to let me know what she wants to do. Yeah. Dawn knows. She's been an avid advocate of Caleb's tarots for some time now, you guys. She's one of my wonderful super fans. I love it. I love you, Dawn. I love your energy. I really do. Yeah, I can see Rosie's getting Sunday Funday in. Yeah, she was supposed to do it last night, and I think it was a case of fat finger syndrome trying to sort the card details out. I get that all the time, Rosie. Trust. She's just playing catch up from last night. Damn signal. Anyway, Brandy, I'm still waiting for you, babe. You really do need to let me know. You're oh, Rosie, because you're the shit. Brandy, yeah, I need your sun sign, darling. I need your sun sign because it's you. You've won the 4th, and I want to get this sorted because I've got to sort Rosie out at the end, and then I've got to pop off and get stuff done. So let me know whether to roll with it or if you want to ask a question, and let me know your sun sign, Brandy. Brandy, I'm here. I'm a Pisces, okay? Am I rolling with it? Before I start dealing these cards, just let me know if I'm rolling with it or not. Yeah. I think there's quite a long delay on the chat for some of you. So I do apologise about that. It does sometimes happen. I love how you guys end up having your private combos in the chat. It's brilliant. It's Caleb's Tarot family on that. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Brandy to let me know what she wants me to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to start because there's such a delay on this chart. Marcus, you're making ribs tonight? Oh, good God, don't. I went to local chippy, I did. I'm going to send some battered sausage, chips and chip shop curry. Serious, you guys. You've got to try some chip shop curry. British chip shop curry. It's beautiful. Right, Brandy, I'm just going to roll with it, my darling. Oh, what just fell out? Brandy, up first, 9 of Pentacles. Messages for Brandy. Messages for Brandy, Queen of Wands. Messages for Brandy. Okay, Temperance. What was that just dropped on the floor? The Page of Pentacles. I've got 3 Cups in the reverse. Covered by the 5 of Swords in the reverse. And the King of Pentacles. So I think that you come into terms with the fact that you've been... This is a healing process, Brandon. It's a healing process. And I really do like this. So basically, we've gone from a place of this being really hurt, being emotionally sort of unstable about a certain person, wondering if you were dealing with an earth sign, or this could just be someone who you felt you were committed with, you know what I mean, who gave you some air of stability. Thinking it's worth the fight. Maybe you did fight for something with this person, just have it thrown in your face. Whatever it was, right now, I'm seeing a recovery process. So this is you accepting, right, I'm dependent woman. RESPCT, find out what it means to me. Yeah, Bridget Jones moment with this card, serious. And then the Queen of Wands, yeah, this is you saying how to fucking know. I am the master of my own destiny. And that's where the Queen puts action into process, into words into action, thoughts into action, determination into action. And this really is where you're going, right, okay, I am moving forward. I am going to push through. That's what I feel with this spread, like you're just pushing through the barrier that you place there yourself because someone screwed you over. And I'm loving this, Brandy, because this is so powerful. This is so powerful. It's almost like you're stepping into your power and you're saying, I am not allowing that shit to go down again. I'm not allowing a repeat. I'm not allowing history to repeat itself. I am just going to power through. That's really what this is screaming at me. And I've got Temperance, and this is that balance. This is that, I can explain it, you know, putting out the flames that cause drama more than anything. So someone who created a level of drama in your life, this is definitely saying, I'm done with this and I am determined to keep moving on. And I really like it because then we move to the Page. And the Page is preparing himself. He's preparing himself to offer a gesture. So I'm sort of looking at that wondering, are you just building yourself to a level of confidence where you can offer commitment to someone again, or even accept commitment? Maybe the Page represents what you can accept. And it is a gesture at this time. So maybe you think along the lines of, I wouldn't mind dating someone with knowing that it's mutual on both sides, that we're open to more. I'm not prepared to date someone who's just after fun. And I'm wondering if that's what that is, you know. You're not entertaining anyone who's just after fun. You don't mind having a bit of fun as long as that person makes it abundantly clear from the start, I am open to more than that. And I'm wondering if now you're starting to get a bit more picky with who you're going to be entertaining in the future. And just the sheer fact that this is showing up in your thought processes, I'm so fucking proud of you. I mean, you cannot get power like that for love and money. That is a level of self-respect. That is a level of self-worth that is priceless, girl. Priceless. I just really want to say to you, Brandy, I am so fucking happy for you that you've stepped into a level of power that a few months ago was unseen, even unheard of. And I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving this. We've got self-worth on top. We've got self-respect on top. We've got confidence on top. We've got saying, no, I ain't dealing with no more fucking hustlers. I'm going for the real shit. And I am not accepting nothing less. And I love that. I absolutely love that attitude. So this really, what I'm looking at now, is just an attitude adjustment. And it's a behavioural adjustment as well in terms of how you feel about yourself. This is enlightenment. This is an awakening for you. And the first port of call for all this is you just accepting love for yourself. You know what I mean? I'm totally ecstatic to see these cards for you, Brandy. Keep up the good work. Because when you start to think more powerful like that, when you start to show yourself more love like that, you start to attract like-minded people who will respect you for that and not take advantage of you if you're in a vulnerable position, for example. So the stronger you feel about yourself, the more powerful you feel about yourself, you'll start attracting people who know they can't take the piss and they will respect you for that. And that's what you want now. So keep up the good work, my darling. I think that whole message right there, Brandy, was kudos from spirit. You're doing well. I really do. Anyway, you guys, right, last but not least, question 5. Hey, July, baby. Right, question 5. You guys, fifth correct answer gets the next reading. You're so welcome, Brandy. 5th correct answer gets the next reading. All right, and we found a card. This one's going to be a lot easier, you guys. It's going to be a lot easier. Okay, let's do imagery. This card has got the bird of peace on it. What card is it? 5th person to tell me what card this is gets the next reading. I have the bird of peace on this card. What card is it? The bird of peace. Hashtag new beginnings. What card is it? Hashtag bird of peace. Hashtag new beginning. What card is it? I need the 5th correct answer. Right, up to press. I've got 2 right answers, so keep them coming. Bird of peace being a dove, by the way. Keep going, you guys. Keep going. Just one more. Come on. Chat's not froze, has it? Seriously, you guys. Finally. Right, you guys, it was indeed the Ace of Cups. There you go. It was indeed the Ace of Cups. And the winner is Debbie 80. You just won yourself the last reading. You were the 5th correct answer. This was the 5th question, and you are the 5th correct answer. So Debbie 80. Let me know your sun sign, my sweetheart. And if you want me to roll with it, I will. Or if you want to ask me a question, you can. Ask away. So you guys, just a little bit more. Sick of it now. Oh dear. Capricorn, yeah. And would you like to ask me a question, or do you want me to just deliver a message? Yours truly. I'm new to this. I love watching your channel. Oh, bless you. Yours truly. Welcome, my friend. So when we do Monday Funday every Monday, we do tarot quizzes and have a bit of a chit chat and a giggle. And I do it every Monday. However, I need to let everybody know next Monday I'm on vacation in Mallorca for the week, so I won't be back until the following Monday. Okay, so you've got 2 weeks without me. Well, just over a week without me, guys. but it's not next Monday, it's the Monday after when I'll be coming back. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, make sure you guys join me then when I am back off vacay. Right then, Debbie, Capricorn, yeah. How's it looking to go with the Leo? Well, Debbie, it were ever so funny that the card that dropped out, Ace of Cups, was the card that you won on. And I always say everything happens for a reason. I don't know. This might just be my intuition kicking in, but let's just see what these ones say first, okay? Because this is a different perspective. Yeah, let's not run before we can walk. Let me see. Debbie, 80. Capricorn female wants to know how it's going with the Leo. How it's looking to go with the Leo. How's it looking to go with the Leo? How's it looking to go with the Leo? Okay, I've got the Nine of Swords. I've got Judgment. Got Three of Wands. Got Four of Wands in the reverse. Got Page of Pentacles reversed with that Four of Wands. Judgment there. Got the High Priestess. Alright, we need to keep going here. I've got the Tower. Oh God, that tower just fell on the floor. That tower just fell. That's what I need to tell you. The tower just fell. Some sort of secret or something you didn't realise about this Leo just come about. Something that you probably wasn't expecting. And I've got the Five of Cups. So it's like something that they might have been a bit nervous. If this hasn't already happened, this is about to happen, Debbie. The tower's about to fall. If it hadn't already fell, the tower's about to fall. This isn't anything that's going to tarnish what you and the Leo have. However, whatever this Leo's got to say to you, they're really fucking nervous about telling you. So I don't know what the hell this is. It could be something to do with stability, you know, like where they lay their hat, their home, their finances, their career, something along those lines that's maybe a bit of a bombshell at the time. I don't know, like someone tells you how much debt they're in or something, and it's like, whoa, I don't know. This just feels shocking. Whatever's coming out, this just feels shocking to you. But I like the Five of Cups because the card's always there to remind you, it doesn't matter what cups are spilled. Don't matter what cups are spilled, it's superficial. It's superficial. There's still two cups standing, and that's a relationship right there. And the message in the card is, don't cry over something so minor when something so great can still be had. Debbie, I think something is about to fall. I get a feeling something needs to be said, but he won't talk. I've tried, but he's just closed. I think you'll find it's something to do with that Page in the reverse or that Four of Wands in the reverse, like someone's could be to do with his career, his home, you know, his finances. There's just something not quite right with this guy, but it's nothing that can stop a relationship from forming. This is very personal to him, but it is something very important that he needs a partner to know. So that's why I feel like this is just going as slow as it is. This guy needs to know he can trust you. And maybe that's what he's doing. He's trying out. He's standing on the edge of the river, testing the water, see if it's safe to get in. Sometimes you have to look at these cards in a different way in the context of what we're talking about. Everyone knows Three of Wands, like waiting for your ships to come in. What if it's not? What if it's waiting while you test the waters to see if it's safe to get in? Imagery is everything on these cards, you guys. That's, you know, look at the seagull. Look at the seagull in the card. Look at the seagull. He's being pestered by something. The seagull represents a pest. So something personal to him is pestering him. It's bothering him. That's why he ain't jumping in to anything. He's testing the waters. Yeah, the more he refuses to acknowledge, I lose my rag and can't keep my gob shut. Listen, give this Leo another chance, so to speak, because if I'm perfectly honest, I think just your suspicions on their own have been enough to put you off and enough for you to question whether or not you want to continue doing this or not. And I genuinely believe that judgment is here to say, give this another look. Because what's going on with this Leo is nothing to do with you. This is very personal to him. And he needs to know that he can trust you. He needs to know that if he tells all, that you ain't going to go running. And in a way, Debbie, that really does beg the question, are you ready for that? Because if you're not, walk away. If this guy doesn't mean enough to you as it is, walk away now. And don't lead him on, and he won't lead you on. But if you think you can handle anything this guy throws at you, and you are either falling for him or you do have a lot of feelings, maybe even a love for him, you know, if you genuinely feel that, I'd recommend you stick around. I don't think this is anything you guys can't get over. I really don't. Let me pull your romance angel. Yeah, I've got flair, extend light-hearted energy. Don't complicate and don't force him to say anything he doesn't want to. Keep it light-hearted, keep it fun, keep it flirtatious. He will tell you when he's ready and comfortable and not before, okay? You don't need to know right now. You don't need to know anything. Look, I've got love your son first. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He needs to know if he can trust you. Listen, what's going on with him is personal, okay? And if you are seriously saying to all of us now that you're ready to give this Leo a chance, you'll accept him, warts and all. And from what I'm seeing, this tower is just representing a very ugly wart. But that's all it is. It's superficial. It doesn't change the way he is as a person. It doesn't change the way that he would be with you in a relationship. All this does is lets you know he's going through some sort of difficulty, but he's handling it in his own way. And even if it's not, that's still not really any of your concern yet until he feels comfortable enough to tell you. So while he's testing the waters, let him. Because that's his way of gaining your trust, you know what I mean? And you gaining his trust. He's hardly going to tell you jack shit if you don't feel like he can trust you at the minute. I'm not saying that's your fault, but I am saying that's still his prerogative. That's still his decision whether or not to tell you. I think this absolute need to get to the bottom of the truth needs to drop at this time. And he will let you know when he's ready. So, yeah, your intuition was saying might be something more like third party or something. If it's just a personal issue, in fact, I am telling you now, if I thought for 1 second this reading had to do with third party situation in it, I'd be telling you straight up, I don't think it does. This is more personal than that. And I think you should let it go and let him tell you in his own sweet time. I mean, it does say on the card, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And that could be a wink, wink, nudge, nudge to you, to respect him. So I definitely think it's not a need to know. It's not. And I think you should keep things fun, keep things light-hearted, continue getting to know more about him. And in his own sweet time, he'll let you know. That's the really thing, isn't it? If he doesn't really mean that much to you at the moment, walk away. Because if you think you're going to keep badgering him, guess what? You're just going to push him away anyway. So it's not worth it. If you really care about him and you really want to see this through, you'll calm down a little bit and just let him come to you when he's ready about that, okay? I'll leave it there, Debbie. That helps you, my darling. Because I like his energy otherwise. He's just got this one little glitch that he's not all too proud of. But it's important to him, less important for the relationship. So, yeah, anyway, you guys. Oh, thank you, Jane Smith, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So I'm done, you guys. I did say I'm sticking around for Rosie. So if you guys want to hang around so you can watch me read for Rosie, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, you guys, I wish you all a good night. So for those that are wanting to go, because the quiz is over. So Rosie, you there? Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, my sweetheart. I will have a lovely holiday, and you're so welcome. Rosie, you're present. You're welcome, Jones. Right, Rosie. So let's do you. Right, what do you want to do? Do you want to kind of combine your super chat with your gift and have this be a bit more of a intricate spread, i.e. more cards? Or would you like to ask me 2 separate quick questions for a quick answer? It's up to you. I'll leave that decision with you. Yeah, yours truly. Please do join us again because we have such a laugh. We have such a laugh. Rosie, what you on about? Shit, what? What you done? What you done? We do this just about every Monday. I just can't do it next Monday because I have no idea what the Wi-Fi connection is going to be like at this hotel. I've heard it's not brilliant. Definitely want to know about my connection with Nate, right? Right. Oh, hey, Steph. Yeah, you did miss me, my darling. I'm all right. I'm literally just giving Rosie a quick read because she missed Sunday super chat last night, so I'm letting her catch up. She's the only one there. We met for adult fun only, but our connection is interesting. Right. Rosie, the choice is yours, babe. I can do this in 2 separate questions, or if you want, I can combine your super chat with your gift and give you a more thorough reading. It's up to you. Or you can just have the 2 separate questions. If you just let me know so that I sort of know where I'm going with this. Thank you, Jones. Yes, that. So you want the combination? Thorough spread, yeah. Yeah, all right, no problem, my darling. Right then. So you met for adult fun only, but your connection's interesting. Feels like I know him. What do you see for us, if anything? Okay. So Nate, who's a Pisces, and Rosie, what are you, Rosie? Just let me know what you are, Rosie. I always forget. Got memory like a fucking sieve. Just sun sign. And then I'm going to get stuck into this. Aries, right, okay. Right, Rosie, Aries, Nate, who's a Pisces. Right, okay. I'm going to do like a mini relationship spread, but we'll aim it more towards dating, okay? If that makes sense. We'll do a proper spread here. We'll do a proper spread. Right. Let me see. Aries, Pisces, Aries, Pisces. Aries, Pisces. Alright. That's Rosie. And one for Nate. One for Rosie. One for Nate. And one for an outcome. Okay, one more for an outcome. Oh, okay. This is letting you know what's happening in the short term. Let me clarify this. Can I just ask you, Rosie, is Nate a little bit domineering at times? And I say domineering lightheartedly, of course, but because I've got Nate showing up here with some control issues. Not with me, he knows better. Okay. He probably holds it in. This might just be a side to him that you're not aware of yet. Let me quickly clarify and then we'll get it stuck in. Alright, I'll hold these cards up to you once I'm done with this spread, Rosie. Yeah. Oh, what was that just spell? Ah, okay. All right. One more over that outcome, please. Yeah. Right. Rosie. So, over your current position within this situation, I've got you feeling very fucking sexy lady at the moment. And you're not really afraid to show yourself to this person. I don't just mean fucking nudity. I actually mean show yourself, you know, open up to this guy. And it does say keep an open mind. Your soulmate's going to differ from usual type and expectations. And I think that's how you see him. He's not usual type. He is quite different to what you used to. I know you're a sexy bitch, Rosie. I know it. I knows it. I knows it. Right? His current position at the moment, he is finding his feet with you in terms of trust. He's having a lot of fun, no doubt. And he's quite happy to hang on to this little setup that you guys have got. Hey, Nancy, babe. He's quite happy to hang on to this little setup, and he actually really does enjoy conversation with you as well. So that's really good sign, because that's sort of showing that he is actually quite happy getting to know more about you. Just like he likes talking about himself. Let's be honest, but he also does like a bit of conversation with you as well. So he does go back and forth with his ex. Well, I'm kind of seeing something weird going on here, so I'll get to that in a minute. But right. Your challenges at the moment, I've got retreat with the Five of Swords. So in the reverse, so you're a little bit stuck between a rock and a hard place. You really like it, you really like what's going on, but you're also not too sure if you want to sort of carry this on just in case it gets complicated. You know what I mean? But that knight in shining armor and the Knight of Cups, you're sort of looking at him like, yeah, but you could be. I'm having so much fun. You could be. And I just see being sort of backwards and forwards between do I keep doing this or not? I'm really enjoying doing it, but if this happens, and I don't know, I just see sort of flitting a little bit with this because you're just so unsure. You're just so unsure. And on it feels lost to you. Well, he is a bit, let's be honest. His challenge at the minute is to let go of control issues. And it does sound the card to allow this situation to unfold naturally. And that's a challenge for him because normally he likes to have control of when something starts, when something stops. Does this continue or not? He likes to be in control of that. He likes to be in control of when he offers more. And until he's ready, for example, if you bring it up, he's going to run a mile. Why? Because he's not in control of that. Because you want more. And whether he does or not, it's not in his control. So he will bail. And I do think that in having an ex in the frame as well may have something to do with that. So I've got the Sun. This is really seeing reality for what it really is. So he is trying to see where he's gone wrong before in the past. But that little niggle is what really sort of lets him down off the time. No, I don't really think he's got a lot of sexual partners, but I do feel like when he enters into a sexual partnership, he does keep them at arm's length until he says, you know what I mean? For example, if he decides he's going to keep this going for a couple of years, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's not afraid of feeling threatened. So it doesn't matter if you're entertaining someone else, that don't bother him. I do think this guy's ego could be a little bit too much. He's a very sort of, it's my way or the highway. While he's happy having sex, that's what it is. If he says, right, I think I'm ready for a relationship, it's got to be on his terms. If you start talking about it, he's going to run a mile just for the sheer fact that that is not on his terms. That's why I feel that's where the control sort of creeps in eventually. No, I wouldn't call him a soulmate either. I really wouldn't. I think this is just a passing fling, if I'm perfectly honest, Rosie. I'm not saying he's going to offer commitment, but he's quite happy keeping you there for now. So I have got finance and career with the Eight of Pentacles over this. So I've got no doubt you at some point, and I feel like this hits just as you feel like you're in a honeymoon period. You know that point where there's just, it's too blissfully happy. The moment where you feel like nothing can go wrong. It feels like a bit like a honeymoon period, if you like, where you're giddy and you can't wait to see each other and things like that, and you have so much fun when you do. And then I just sort of see this snagging it a little bit, and I can't figure out if this is an excuse or not. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, so I've got no doubt he works hard. It's just there's no change in his work pattern. That's why I'm really inclined to say I'm not all too keen on the energy of this Knight of Swords in the reverse. And then when we throw that into the mix, the Knight of the King of Swords in the reverse, I'm literally like, huh. That's why I'm saying I really don't buy that anything changes with his work pattern. I just feel like he will eventually start to make excuses to see you less and less. So it's a doozy. If you know you can accept that this is just fun, if you know you can, and you know this ain't gonna go any further, and you can just accept this is great fun, great sex, and I'm just happy with that, right? Then carry on regardless, because you're having some really fucking good sex. And this guy is helping boost your confidence tenfold. And he's making you feel really good about yourself. That's why I'm kind of wondering if you shouldn't really allow yourself to go too deep, because I do feel like the minute you hit a honeymoon period where you feel like you can't wait to see him, where you start getting giddy, where you start heavy flirting, you know what I mean, and getting in emotionally and stuff like that, I just feel like he's going to pull back because he's not in control of that. Yeah, I think you should enjoy it for what it is and nothing more. I'm not seeing a relationship, and if anything, I'm seeing him enjoying your company, enjoys talking to you and getting to know you. I just don't see him being cool with it going any further unless he's in control of that. And unfortunately, this guy's so unpredictable. He could turn around tomorrow and say, I want a relationship. He could keep you hanging on for 2, 3, 4 years before he says, all right, maybe we should give this a go and just date. You know what I mean? It's too unpredictable. And I think that by the time this enters the honeymoon period phase, he starts pulling back, making excuses. Oh, I'm working extra hours. Or, you know, boss is running me ragged. And really, nothing's changed in his working pattern. It's just an excuse. So I'm literally like, you know, enjoy it for what it is and just leave it at that. No, he's afraid of losing control. Men can be weird when it comes to being in control of how they feel and what they want to feel. Men can switch it off just like that. Women, it's a bit more difficult. Men can really switch it off. And if anything, you know, right at the point when a man starts having feelings for a woman and he's unsure of if that's what he wants, like the feelings are real, like just for example, just a, you know, random guy is having fun with a woman, gotten to know her dead well, sleeping with her on and off, whatever, and then all of a sudden he catches feelings for her and then he ghosts her. I mean, it's straightforward, isn't it? The guy's not in control of how he feels. Men have got this like overwhelming need that they have to be in control of that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, he might have a crush on you, but it's not strong enough for anything else. Again, I'm just going to reiterate this, Rosie. It is just sex. From what I'm seeing, it is just sex, okay? And there's only, if this goes any deeper, there's only one person getting hurt, babe, and that's you. And the sheer fact that he's still messing with an ex, leave it at sex, seriously. Just leave it there if you can. So just leave it at that if you can, babe. Right, I hope that helps you out, Rosie, my sweetheart. Right, and you guys, that's me done. That is me done. As over and out now. Literally need to go and make myself another coffee. I need to catch up with some readings. Don't forget, you guys, the Love Manifestation spread is still on offer for £15. It's a pre-recording. I will deliver it within 12 hours of purchase. So, for example, if you purchase one tonight, I'll have it sent out in the morning. And obviously, don't forget, I'm 8 hours behind. So most of you guys in the US would actually wake up to it being in your inbox if you want to get that booked in tonight. If you go to my channel, you'll see the video for it. And there's a link in the description. If you click it, pop your sun sign and email address in the description box at checkout. I will receive it. And you will receive your reading by tomorrow morning. Anyway, you guys, yeah, and that's just £15. So cheap as chips, and the reading lasts for about 15 minutes. And it gives you insight on what you need to release, what opportunities you need to are coming towards you that you need to keep an eye out for, what you need to embrace in order to, you know, embrace for your heart and emotional fulfillment. And it also, I throw 3 bonus cards at the end to see what's coming towards you in the near future. So if you're interested in that, like I say, you can either just go ahead and email me, or you can just check out that video on the channel. I took a photo of the spread that I'm going to be that I'm doing. So I've got quite a few people booked them already, and I've opened up a few more slots because I managed to get them done so quick. So Yeah. Right then, you guys. All right, and Nancy, no worries, babe. If you email me, I will reply. In the meantime, you lovely lot, I'm off. Take care. See you later. Bye for now. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks, guys. Bye.